Designing an outdoor kitchen doesn't have to be a months-long process using draft paper and guessing to hope that you're getting it right. In this video, I'm going to show you a new tool that we found while planning a kitchen for the new BBQ Lab HQ, and I cannot wait to show you. I'm David Gafford, and this is the BBQ Lab. Melissa and I believe the backyard is a sacred space where memories are made, stories are shared, and people come together around food and fire. We're here to help you create those moments by testing the best gear, sharing proven recipes, and showing you how to own your backyard. Over 800,000 people have watched our first outdoor kitchen video where we tore out our cracked patio and built a 42-foot paver patio, complete with an outdoor kitchen and pavilion. It was an 11-month-long process, and we used the tools that we had access to at the time. It was mostly draft paper, rules, and guessing, and we eventually morphed into using Illustrator to do rudimentary design layouts that honestly never looked that great. If I'm really honest, we began construction on a wing and a prayer that our amateur design would actually work and look good. At the time, I wondered how much easier design would be if you could know the measurements worked, the design was functional, and you could visualize the kitchen you designed in the space you wanted to have it. We found that solution a few weeks ago, so let's get to it. We've had our eye on Fontana Forni pizza ovens since our first introduction to them almost 6 years ago. I hadn't had a chance to fire an oven up and cook a pizza, but I was able to get hands-on with them at annual barbecue shows where brands come to show off their new gear. When Fontana reached out a few weeks ago to tell us about their new prefab Alicia outdoor kitchen product, my initial thought was, I wish these were around 5 years ago when I was trying to figure out how to mortar brick facade onto concrete board and reverse pour concrete countertops. What really stood out to me though was their online kitchen design tool. And if you're at all thinking about designing an outdoor kitchen, this free app is going to be your new favorite tool for your build. That's what made us want to shoot this video. Our build experience would have been way different with this technology as a part of our planning and layout. In just a minute, I'm going to show you how we use their tool to imagine an outdoor kitchen studio here at the new BBQ Lab HQ. But first, I want to walk you through our unique needs and thought process. Since we're designing this for a YouTube channel, not a home, our needs are going to be significantly different than if we were just using it for personal use. For starters, our outdoor kitchen is going to be installed indoors. This will allow us to shoot recipes and small product reviews in a controlled environment year-round, regardless of the weather. Since it will be indoors, we won't include any fixed cooking appliances because we won't have the proper ventilation installed. Instead, we'd like to place the kitchen in front of the barn doors so we can extend videos and recipes to cook out on the deck. And since we will be occasionally hosting events here, we'd like the main countertop to be completely flat so we have the option to convert it to a buffet or serving line. And finally, we'd like a pizza oven that's mobile so it can be moved outside when we want to cook with it in future videos. Melissa and I started playing around with the design tool, and we laid out one of their preset configurations to get started, which had a few things in it that we weren't going to end up wanting, so we knew we were going to be going full custom on our potential build. Dragging and dropping pieces was easy, and working with the layout was pretty intuitive as long as I paid attention to the control pop-up screen at the beginning, which I did not do, so I learned the hard way. We got a few things laid out in our design and saw that they had a free video call with a kitchen designer, and that was our next step. We scheduled a call with Philippe, who listened to what we wanted to build, asked to see the space we planned to build it on, and then helped change around our mock-up to lay out what we really wanted. We did some measuring, changed fixtures a few times, and by the end of our call, we had a layout that was pretty dialed in on what we were hoping to build. At the end of the call, Philippe told us something I didn't know was possible, and here's where it changed the game for us.
So guys, I feel like this is, roundabout what you guys are envisioning. And this is a great way to be able to set it up just in general. What I'm going to do is I'm going to save this and send you guys a link. When you open your link, it'll open up exactly like this. You can still manipulate it. You can do whatever you want to. And then one thing that's really helpful is to click on this link in augmented reality. So you can click on it. It'll give you a QR code so that you can show it on your phone, open it up on your phone, and place it in the space. If you don't like the spacing, you can always have that configurator open. You can move everything, and then you can interact with it live as you make changes. So you make a change, you make a QR code, you have it on your phone, you can walk around in that space to see if it fits your needs.
In just a second, we're going to show you how the augmented reality function worked to see our design in our space. But first, I want to pass a question off to you. When you think about outdoor kitchen design, what's the main thing that gives you pause on pulling the trigger? Is it paying a designer to lay everything out and coming up with a plan? Is it the cost of buying the cabinets and the cooking appliances? Maybe it's just building the patio or the stable base for your kitchen or covering it so you can cook in the rain. Tell us in the comments below what the major sticking point is for you, and let's help some other backyard warriors get through their builds as they learn from those of us who've been there before. To activate the augmented reality function, I just clicked the button on the website and scanned the QR code that popped up with my phone. Melissa hopped in the driver's seat so I could record, and here's what we saw when we walked around in our space. We were able to set the kitchen down on the ground, and it stayed in place as we walked around our design. We could walk down the aisle of the galley-style kitchen we designed and see everything as if we were standing in front of it. We could walk all around the area where we were thinking about building this and get a true idea of exactly what we had designed, and I'd never experienced anything like it in the outdoor kitchen planning process. Simply amazing what this program can do for us weekend warriors who want to do it ourselves, or even contractors and kitchen designers who don't want to build everything from scratch in CAD. If you're ready to give this free software a go, we have links down in the description below that will take you straight to the configurator. If you'd like to save some money on a kitchen build of your own, use the code BBQ Lab VIP to see VIP pricing that you get by being a part of the BBQ Lab family. The lead time to get things to you is short. The website says 1 to 2 weeks, but they tell us it's usually in stock and ready to ship as soon as the order comes in. I really hope you go and give it a try, even if you're just starting to wonder if an outdoor kitchen build might be for you. The price is right. It's completely free. If you're further into the planning stages, do yourself a favor and try out the augmented reality part. Melissa and I can't stop playing with it as we figure out what we're going to put in our new HQ. I'm David from the BBQ Lab. Running around in augmented reality is my lovely wife, Melissa. Thanks for joining us, and we can't wait to see you on the next one.